If young Metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you.
Yeah. Yeah. Halloween. Taliban. Taliban.
I'm gonna shoot you.
Yeah. Jumpin', them boys up to something.
How you guys doing? So obviously you guys know that I'm really into shoes and that's one of my biggest hobbies. So I thought, why not make my project 100% about shoes and have something that could possibly benefit me with my work. So for those that don't know, I work at Flight 23 inside Woodfield Mall, which is an all Jordan store. One of the things that I needed to know when getting my job is all the background history of the company. I need to know all the history behind shoes that come out, need to know the stories behind them, and a bunch of other stuff that's very complicated to explain. Michael Jordan ended up signing his contract with Nike in the 1984-1985 season while he was still playing at the University of North Carolina. So this shoe right here is the Jordan 1.5. This is the shoe that Michael Jordan scored 63 points in against Larry Bird in the 1986 playoffs. So this guy right here is Mike Glasker. He's the Jordan ambassador of Chicago and probably one of the most knowledgeable guys when it comes to Jordan brand. Mike helped me out with my project by giving me a bunch of background information about all the retros that come out and the features that provided for each of them. So my argument for the project was on how Michael Jordan took Nike Incorporated to the very top of the sportswear industry. If it wasn't for Michael Jordan, Nike wouldn't be the company that they are today. Michael Jordan is the sole reason behind why the company was so successful. Now, I say Michael Jordan is the key reason behind Nike's success because he literally changed how the game of basketball was played. Everybody wanted to be like Mike. Michael Jordan changed how the game of basketball was played in many different reasons. One of the reasons is he was coming up with different moves and handles before anybody else was. Now, Michael Jordan isn't the only reason behind how the game of basketball is played. Tinker Hatfield, who is the most famous Nike designer, is another key in how basketball is played. Tinker Hatfield came up with the designs of most of the Air Jordan collection. Tinker is the reason that shoes have come out with the invisible air pocket. Every year, Tinker comes up with something new to put in the newest Jordan of the collection. Because Jordan was the player of the century, everybody wanted to be like him. When the first Jordan released, its retail price was $65. Nowadays, Jordan's retail price is about $190. Since everybody wanted to be like him, that meant everybody wanted to wear what he wore. Jordans have been popular ever since they came out, and people will pay whatever price to have a piece of him. Nike is a billion-dollar company. Now, since Nike signed Jordan, they have done nothing but prosper. Jordan's original contract in the 1984-1985 season of his senior year was $500,000 a year in cash for 5 years. Now, Jordan annually makes about $3 billion in sales. Nike is a $10 billion company, and a good amount of the money that is made by Nike is because of Jordan. Before Michael Jordan was even thinking about signing with Nike, he was thinking about signing with Adidas or Converse. Now, growing up, Michael Jordan was a very big user of Adidas. When he was a kid, that's all he used. But then when he went into college, he started to use Converse because his coach was paid $10,000 a year to have all of his players wear Converse. When Adidas and Converse became out of the question for Michael signing an endorsement deal with, Nike ended up stepping forward and taking him to the very top. There's a lot of things about Michael Jordan that a lot of people don't really know about. Most people don't know that Michael Jordan was cut by his varsity basketball team his sophomore year while he was attending Laney High School in Wilmington, North Carolina. The coaches said his shooting was average and his defense was mediocre. That influenced him to become a better player. Now, Michael Jordan is the sole reason behind Nike's success because his brand was coming up with technology for shoes that influenced them to put into their product. Nike threw all their cards on the table with signing him, and he proved to Nike that he didn't want to make the wrong decision with them signing him. Michael Jordan broke records in shoes that were released to the public, which led to Nike making pure money off of them. Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player to ever play the game, and he is the reason why Nike is the leader in the sports world.
miss it. What you know about waking up every day like you on a mission? And I hope you learn to make it on your own. And if you love yourself, just know you'll never be alone. I hope that you get everything you want.